Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 17th of January 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube, and it's called Psychic Cafe, and I'd love to see you in there. In that, I do general channel living of the collective. It has been a lot about the divine masculine, divine feminine, and what's going on, what we need to know about that journey, that particular journey at the moment. So if you're interested in that stuff, come along. But I also give mini reads in there as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, if you want a mini read, if you want to try my readings out, just in a mini read, by donation in there. So come along. Love to see you in there. If you're interested in the private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. I get them done within 48 hours of you ordering them, and so there's a limited availability. If you find that they're all sold out, you need to check back within 24 hours, 48 hours. Keep on trying to book in. They are selling out these days. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description box below, and also one up there as well. So let's show you your cards for today and get some more out. To dance with joy, we've got this out. Something is going to make you really happy today. Tell us more about it. Unconditional love. Wow. Beautiful. This could be a significant love offer coming in, or unconditional love from, it could be a romantic partner, but it could be also family love and community. Unconditional love coming from somebody or a pet. Some of you could be getting a new pet today. Let me know in the comments below if you are. Let's get some tarot out and find out what it's all about. The 5 of Wands is about putting something into practice, practicing and practicing until you reach that flame at the top. There could be opponents, not opponents, but allies, learning something, practicing next to, like these, they're in battle with each other, but they are kind of competing with each other, but it's to practice something. So the schoolmates in a way. So yeah, there could be some kind of competitive thing today, but it's not properly competitive. It's more practice of something. 3 of Cups, other people, a celebration. Could be third party involvement there as well. Just because of that competitive nature, I don't feel like it's true competition in a bad way. I feel like it's healthy competition in a good way. What else? 7 of Wands. It feeling a little bit naff to you, like something that you don't want to face here, something turning a head away there and wanting to keep your peace kind of thing. Yeah, you might be taking something the wrong way today because of this competitiveness, because of a third party or appearing third party. In reality, I don't feel like it's someone that's in competition with you. A cycle is completing, so a new one can begin. Let's get some cards out to find out what all of these are about. Get some clarity on it all. Well, I've got the 5 of Wands here. So there's an element of competition, but it's not really competition. What is it? Well, 4 cards have come out, and they both went in different directions there. Muse of Voices and the 6 of Voices means that the universe is helping you out to get clarity on this situation. And the 4 of Voices and the Tower means it feels like something's falling apart, but rest up, because it's actually healing. This is strange energy. So the competitive nature of things, or practicing something alongside other people, is helping you to gain clarity on a situation. And that could be about a Tower moment as well. The Tower moment, you know how when we have Tower moments and in the end we can see, oh, I can see why the universe stepped in there and took that away from me, or caused that to happen. That's what I'm getting from this. The clarity could be coming from that at some point. On the face of it today, it's not very good energy, but I'm feeling like it kind of is. It kind of is good energy today. If all else fails, like, just think of it like that school situation that I said. You're not in competition with them, you're just kind of working alongside them. That could help you out, that point of view today. What's behind this? So you could be putting something into practice in order to get clarity on something, or it could be appearing to be competitive with other people in order to get clarity on it. Unlimited possibilities behind that. So we could be talking about a work situation here where it seems like you are competing with others, maybe for a contract or for the boss's go ahead on something or their attention for you. There's unlimited possibilities that can come for it, but something seems to be falling apart, but it's actually giving you clarity on that. I don't know, it's a very complicated situation. You're going to have to let me know what it is for you in the comments if it comes up for you. Three of Cups, other people, a reconciliation, a celebration with other people. Again, with the Five of Inspiration, joint efforts, learning about it. This could be at work again. This could be about a work team kind of thing, working towards something, having to go by the book, and there being a bit of competition because of that. It does feel like a work thing to me. Now, if we're talking about relationships here, this could be about a third party, and to do with some kind of, how often can be the marriage card. So there could be a marriage. This could be someone that you're going to get married to. They could be married to someone else or were married to someone else. You could feel like you're in competition with them. It could be that for some. But I'm feeling it's more like a work situation for most here because of that competitive thing. No, I guess you could feel competitive over someone in love. If it's an ex, they're an ex, right? You don't need to feel competitive over someone that's an ex of your person. I don't know. Exes are exes for a reason, right? What's behind this burden? You might be too focused on what's going on for someone else here and taking the burden on of that. You might be just a little bit too perceptive or too in your imagination of what could be going down, of what could be happening, of maybe you think that someone's coming back in, trying to steal your person kind of thing. You know, it could be an energy of that. Seven of Wands, feeling a bit indifferent, like wanting to turn your head from it because it's painful. And I feel like it's what you're imagining that is painful. Because voices are all about thoughts, right? And so it's not real true pain, but your thoughts are causing you to feel emotional pain is what I'm feeling. Eight of Inspiration. I do feel like you're actually moving forward on this, like there's information coming in and there's this forward movement and it's good, but the way that you're thinking about it and you're wanting to turn away from it because the way that you're thinking about it is causing you emotional pain. This is the second day that we've had the Dance with Joy card out, and then the cards have been given this real gnarliness. So there's this double-edged sword going on at the moment where something really good could be going on in your life. Say your work is moving forward or your love life is moving forward, but you're imagining that there's competition and feeling insecure about it and tripping yourself out about it and hurting yourself about it. That's what it feels like. So you might not be fully secure about this situation of whatever it is, but you're growing. There's growth behind this. So it's like you've got to go through this to feel that insecurity, to deal with that. Because any insecurity like that is going to wreck the job, the relationship, whatever it is. That feeling of competitiveness that you feel is showing an underlying insecurity that is going to cause problems down the line. It muddies up the energy. You don't have clean manifestations as a result or clean relationships as a result. It needs to be sorted out. That could be what this wheel is about here. So a cycle needs to complete. Is it that? Is it the insecurity? Use of material so you can get some stability in yourself. Things that are up in the air. So whatever is up in the air for you, whatever it is that you're juggling and you're tripping on about, you need to get some stability first before this can move forward. There's a cycle that needs to complete, and I feel like it's that insecurity so that you can get stability within yourself. Muse of Materials is the King of Pentacles. It's the stable one, you know, grounded, stable. And that's not the case at the moment. That's up in the air. You need to get stable first, however you can. In your mind is what it feels like. In yourself. What's behind this? So it's generally good energy today. retreat, death, and psychic development. It's generally good energy today. Positive things are happening. There's just this perceived element of competition and of insecurity. So retreat your energy from it. Don't take action on that. So this Seven of Wands is right. You might want to back off from it in that way, to sort something out inside of yourself first, to end maybe a way of thinking, psychic development, and getting aligned with your higher self on this. So you might want to get into meditation and stuff like that today to get that clarity, or the universe is helping you out with that. With the Tower, with the Six of Voices here, that's the universe helping you out to gain that clarity. Now, the way that it can do that is because if we are in this energy of worried that we're in competition with someone and we're insecure about that, that can actually kind of blow up in our faces, and we can manifest that in a way to get clarity. You know, in a way like we could get so annoyed about it or so riled up about it, so upset about it that we confront someone about it and they're like, it's not even true. You're not in competition with me. I'm not even doing that. I'm not interested in your person or whatever. And that causes a blow up. That is to help you gain clarity on it, on the insecurity that's there in the first place. So it's time to work on that insecurity. Where did that insecurity come from? You know, it could be just past relationships or past work situations where someone has stabbed you in the back. And it's that needs to be healed at the root cause kind of thing, the old time, the time when it first happened. That needs to be sorted out. You might want to get help. You might want to get a counselor or something like that to help you out with that. Reflection. What's going on in our love lives today? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So probably better not to get your person involved if this insecurity is about you feeling like someone else is involved, like there's a third party, you're in competition with each other, because I really don't feel like it's true. I think that's what this reading is saying, is it's for you to reflect on it here. It's about you. It's going on inside of your mind. It's not going on in reality. Now, for some of you, I'm not saying that every single person in the world that is watching this video hasn't got a third party thing going on, and so like nobody's cheating on anybody. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. These are just the energies that I'm picking up on. It could be true for some of you. Let your fears dissolve. There you go. You got fears. Let them dissolve. A day to face the fears and the emotions that are coming out because of those fears, and it's like, oh, anxiety. Got to dance with joy. It is actually a joyful situation, apparently, according to the universe, but we're doing our usual muggle thing and causing pain for ourselves with our minds. So that's what we do, especially when we're unhealed, when we're wounded. Cause a lot of trouble in relationships, in work, and in our lives, in every aspect of our lives, for ourselves and in our emotions, because we're unhealed. That's why my business is called Be Healing. I used to do it, still do in some certain circumstances, but I'll tell you what, I'm so much better at not doing it. Now I've healed myself more and more. Guarded heart. So you could be like shutting down to somebody because of the stories that you've got going on in your head today. You know, it reminds me of that energy. You know, have you ever had like a dream about your partner and they were really bad in the dream, and you wake up and you're like, you asshole. It's that kind of an energy. They haven't done anything, but it's in your mind and in your energy, and you've like experienced that thing because you've thought that thing or dreamed that thing, and you can't shake it. And like, you might be really annoyed at them all day because of something that they did in the dream. It's that kind of an energy, but it might not be in a dream, or it could be in a dream. Yeah, it could be in a dream, in fact. So codependency, this is you being needy. Chaining yourself. Attachment is about attachment, yeah, and that's what that insecurity shows, is like a neediness there, and that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Security, you need to find this in your heart, security for yourself, and not that codependency. Oh, it's a gnarly day in love life today. I was going to say it might be better to stay in bed today, but that's not going to help, is it? Because this stuff is going on in our minds today. Head trip. It's a head trip day where our love life is concerned. Erotic, and so it could be that you're imagining that your person's with somebody Like you could, yeah, you could be convincing yourself that they're having an affair today. Yikes. Look, but this is good. This is good energy. Again, back to that dance with joy. Hopefully this gets sorted out. Ah, fear of commitment. So the other person might be picking up on your fears and stuff like that, and they could be backing off. Like anyone in the right mind would back off from someone with all that insecurity. I would. I have, in fact. It reminds me of a partner that I had a while back. Convinced that I had like other people, and I'm like, and I didn't even have him at the time because he was so convinced he'd pulled away from me. And what did it cause me to do? I pushed him away. I'm not interested in a relationship like that with someone so insecure that they're trying to tell me that something's going on with me when it's not. So be careful. Be careful today of your mind. Yikes. Because you really could be undermining a real good thing here. What else can we expect today? An older man and a bear, danger, especially in money matters. So what you're tripping yourself out about could include an older man and something about money. I don't know. Could be a boss, so it could be a work situation for some. It's the energies that are about, so it could be playing out in all kinds of situations. Flowers, though, happiness. I mean, you could be happy. I don't feel like there's anything wrong today. It's just an internal head trip process. Insecurity, that. I mean, it's important because we need these. We need the clues like this. It needs to come out because then it's the only way that we can find out that we need to heal ourselves and what it is that we need to heal. We need that evidence, you know. A dog far away, distant friend is thinking of you today. They could be getting in touch with you. And jug, a light-hearted, carefree time. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't sound like it to me with the energies guides. Are you sure? This isn't a light-hearted, carefree time at all. But maybe this is saying that it could be a light-hearted, carefree time if you were to deal with the insecurities at that root level and heal yourself and focus on that instead of what you think might be going on today. Think of a yes or no answer question because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. It's just a bit of fun because this is just a general reading. If you want me to pull one of those crystals out for you for a particular question that you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show and I'll pull cards out as well and do a mini read for you. That's for donations in that show. If you want me to use them or if you've got questions to ask for a private reading, then just book in for a private reading. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below and also one up there. Don't forget, they're in limited quantities. So if they're all sold out, just keep on checking back over the next few days. You'll be able to book in. And once you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website and you can put your questions in there. So how best to deal with these energies today? 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is like, look at him. It's like, he's got all his poles there and he's ready. He's got one of them. He's built a fence to protect himself and he's got the other one and he's about to hit someone on the head with it. This is the wounded warrior. This is the I'm wounded, so I'm not defensive that I'm about to hit someone on the head even though they don't deserve it. That's what this is. So this is a warning. Don't do that. Ace of Pentacles. This is a prime opportunity to release something at the core of an issue in your life. And so put that work in. Put that work in so that you can gain the results of it. Don't just hope that no one ever triggers you again in the same way. Go, well, I've got this inside of me. It's going to get triggered over and over again. When we've got a wound, like if you've hurt your toe, you're going to keep on stubbing it. You need to get the toe fixed, right? And so put the work in because it's not just going to go away. You're not just going to miraculously manifest people that don't trigger you. It's not true. We need to work on those triggers in ourselves, healing ourselves so that we don't no longer get triggered anymore by it. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's the ruby. It's no. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well while you're down there. It really helps my channel out. Love hearing from you. And this has kind of been gnarly energy lately as well. So sometimes it's good to share that stuff of what we're going through. No judgment here. Thank you to all my subscribers of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update like this every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. So come along in there. I'd love to give you a mini read. And I do 3 pick a card reads a week as well. So check that out on my channel. Thanks everyone. Have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow.